Have you heard of chronic regional pain syndrome? And maybe unfortunately you're dealing with it. This video is just going to tell you a little bit more about it. Hello and welcome back. My name is Adam Rosen. Thanks again for tuning in. In this video, I want to cover something that a lot of patients are not familiar with. A lot of doctors aren't really familiar with. And by no means am I an expert. Like I talk a lot about knee replacement. And in orthopedics over the years, I have seen and dealt with patients with chronic regional pain syndrome, but I am in no way an expert. This is just to briefly talk about what it is. And it used to be called reflex sympathetic dystrophy. The new terminology that's used is what's called chronic regional pain syndrome. And what happens is there's an injury, there's an insult, there's a surgery, there's some pain response, and that information goes to your brain, and that brain sends a response to your sympathetic nervous system, and your sympathetic nervous system just goes bonkers. And it sends information to parts of your body that you injured or had surgery on that result in pain that is just way off the chart. So when we talk about like pain, the McGill pain score like puts shingles pain, which most people talk about is really painful down here. Like childbirth is here. Like chronic regional pain syndrome is even above that. It is extremely painful. And when we diagnose this, a lot of times people even that don't know what it is look at something and go, that's just not right. Like let's say someone breaks the wrist, they have surgery, the wrist color is very different than the rest of their body. So the skin color changes. The temperature feels off to the rest of their body. Usually skin can be tight and shiny. There can be swelling. Pain to the lightest touch. So there can be pain all the time, but even the lightest touch will cause extreme pain. So a lot of times this is a clinical diagnosis. Occasionally we will do a test called a triple phase bone scan, and that can help sort of show the signs of complex regional pain syndrome, but a lot of times it's to confirm the diagnosis that you've already made clinically. And to treat it is difficult. So treating chronic regional pain syndrome is not simple. It requires experts and what we call a multidisciplinary approach because frequently we can use sympathetic nerve block. So by blocking the nerve, I always tell my patients it's like trying to flip off a circuit breaker and then hopefully when we turn it back on, the nervous system is not in hyperdrive. So that's one treatment. A lot of times, physical therapy, motion and movement to control pain, desensitize the area, decrease swelling, increase motion, and prevent stiffness are part of the treatment process. And then there's a whole bunch of medications that can be used. So vitamin C has been shown in a bunch of studies, especially in the wrist and hand literature, to be helpful, very, very low risk. There are lots of other medications, and some of the even newer medications that I'm learning about are the use of what's called bisphosphonates. So these are medicines that you more commonly hear used in the treatment of osteoporosis, but there's some studies that are coming out that are showing that bisphosphonates might actually be used. And then other modalities. So there's a lot of other things out there. Like some people do acupuncture and other types of treatments to try to lessen pain and settle this down. But if you have a pain response to an injury or to a surgery, the timing of the diagnosis is key because the earlier this is diagnosed, the earlier the treatment is initiated, the better your chance of reducing the symptoms and trying to get rid of this horrible pain syndrome. So I hope you've found this information helpful. Maybe if you or someone you know has unfortunately dealt with chronic regional pain syndrome and you found a treatment option that was helpful for you, put that in the comments so maybe you can help someone else. As always, thanks again for watching. I'm Adam Rosen. If you enjoy this content, leave a thumbs up. It really does help people like you find this channel. And until next time, stay safe.